It's not often I have big cheese news. You know what I mean? It's nice to have once in a while. I mean, unless you're anti-dairy or, even if you can't have cheese, certainly think that you'd be pro-America at the very least. Other countries, France, Switzerland, even Spain, arguably, more known for their cheese worldwide. A lot of cheese snobs. I'm not one of them. I know what kind of cheeses I like, but I'm no cheese snob, if you will.
No, this is big cheese news for anybody that's patriotic, really.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You love America, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
They had the World Cheese Awards. It's been going on almost 40 years.
It's like the World Cup.
It's like the Nationals winning the World Series.
Right. Well, it's like the World Cup in that usually if, America's even in it, they're just happy to be there.
Yeah.
But America doesn't win this ever. But the news is what?
The first time ever in the history of the World Cheese Award, the winning cheese has come from the United States.
USA! USA! Okay. That's all?
Yeah, that's all.
2% chance.
Uh-huh. So congratulations. For all of our Oregon Bureau Chiefs, Rogue River Blue Cheese from Oregon's Rogue Creamery took the very top prize in the World Cheese Awards. It beat out 3,800 cheeses from 42 countries.
That's so many cheeses.
That's so many cheeses.
America first! America first! Get that through your head, dude! America first!
In cheese.
America first!
In cheese.
You heard that before?
Cheese.
What? America first!
In cheese.
America first!
In cheese.
What the hell, man? Dude! America first!
In cheese.
America first!
In cheese.
To all of you, let me explain one damn thing.
Cheese.
America, America, America. Dude! You understand? America, America, America. My point is, America's first.
In cheese.
America, America, America.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, we do have the commander of cheese.
Oh, that's right, we do.
So it makes sense that we are number one in cheese.
He doesn't get a lot of attention for that, though.
The President of the United States and the Commander of Cheese.
You think that he cheated on this, too? Do you think that we won this by cheating? Cheesing? Did he cheat at
I
the
don't
cheese?
think so. I think this is straight, legit cheese winning.
All right.
The President of the United States and the Commander of Cheese.
Food and Wine Magazine, of course. My subscription recently, unfortunately, ran out, but they broke the news. I wonder what you get for that. Like, they described the cheese as it was cave-aged.
Constipated.
They're like, it was so good.
Yeah.
All of us will be over at the Porta-Johns for the next hour and a half. Cave-aged for 9 to 11 months and hand-wrapped in organic grape leaves that have been soaked in pear liqueur. That sounds amazing, by the way.
Some of this fancy-ass cheese.
Yeah. So I wonder if Grandpa's Cheese Barn has puts an entry in the World Cheese Awards. I'm serious.
I mean,
Do they make their own cheese or just sell cheese from the area?
I don't know. I think they might just sell cheese.
All right.
But maybe they make their own. I have no idea.
I would imagine they would probably have their own brand. Why not? Why wouldn't you want your own thing?
I mean, that's where all the cheese profits are, right? If you sell your own.
No, my God. I'll tell you what. When Big Cheese gets a hold of you, that's when you got to look out. That's when you know you're doing something right, when the International Cheese Lobby is starting to slander you in public. Cheese wrapped in grape leaves soaked in pear liqueur. France only had one cheese in the top 16.
Take that, France. Stupid France.
The French were very upset with that, by the way. They're like, we usually take the whole thing, you know.
I wish it was something that wasn't as fancy, though. I wish it was, they're like, you know what? We're just going to honestly, we're going to give Cheese Whiz its due, and Cheese Whiz is the best cheese.
Yeah, Cheese Whiz is amazing.
We like it the most, all right?
Yeah.
Is it fancy? No. Does it taste good on everything? Absolutely. Let's just call it what it is. Cheese Whiz is amazing.
You know, I've never had Cheese Whiz.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't shock me one bit.
It comes out of a can, yeah?
Not a can.
Do you spray it, though?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's
easy cheese.
That's easy cheese. That's
Okay.
different.
Cheese Whiz is the stuff in the jar.
It's in a jar,
like nachos and
yeah.
crap? Yeah, okay. Well, then maybe I have had. You have to go
Yeah.
to a restaurant. I'm sure they're using Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
I've just never purchased Cheese Whiz, I guess.
That cheese in a can, also good cheese.
That I've never
There's
had.
a
Easy
lot of
cheese.
different kinds
Yeah.
of cheeses. There's
Yeah.
fancy cheeses, there's basic cheeses, there's cheese in a can. and I like those cheeses.
Now, what we should do, these are the World Cheese Awards, and whatever accolades come with that, mazel tov. But there should be the American Cheese Awards, not just for American cheese. Or are those all versions of American cheese?
Yeah.
Allegedly? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's when they should rank, like, junk food cheeses.
Or give it to like American, like the slices.
Yeah.
Like the Kraft singles. Just to piss everybody off. To be like, oh, the best cheese is this Kraft single with the little cellophane on it. That's the best cheese.
There's a Swiss guy with a giant wheel of aged cheese he's been holding on to for 2 years.
Yeah, just let the judges be
It's wrapped
third
in
graders.
Yeah, it's wrapped in red and white wax. The French show up with their cave-aged cheese. Italy shows up with their Parmigiano Reggiano, Stefano, Montepulciano, whatever it is. And they say, and this year's winner, the 32nd annual World Cheese Awards, Kraft American Singles.
Woo! Yeah! Take that, you European pieces of crap.
You guys ever have like the hood cheese when you want to like have like a cheese on your burger and then the cheese is so cheap where like you try and melt it and it
Like government cheese, it's all plastic.
yeah, like it doesn't even melt. Like
It's all oil.
It still stays in the same square you had it in, and it just looks like a little bit damp.
Yeah.
just a little, it looks like you sprinkled just a little bit. I'm like, that's how you know you have the hood cheese because it looks the exact same. Just look like
It maintains its
Yeah.
shape. It just starts to sweat.
it's wavy. Like I don't want my cheese
Like
to
the
be
stars
wavy.
and stripes.
Yeah, no.
That's right. So, yeah, they got the World Champion Cheese Trophy. I don't know what they get.
Hey, they get they're the best cheese.
I guess this
That's
cheese
amazing.
is going to be available at Whole Foods locations.
Oh, yeah?
And you can also order it online.
How has that not been like a campaign thing? Having like cheese in the like a fruit roll up, but instead it's just the American flag and it's cheese. How has that not been a thing?
I feel like that would be very disrespectful to eat the flag.
Would it though?
I mean, it's pretty disrespectful.
I mean, you're not supposed to put the broadcloth on the ground. You know, all these people who flog themselves if they accidentally drop the flag.
You're not supposed to make it into apparel, which, again...
That ship
I think
has
people-
sailed a
People
long
make
time
it into
ago.
a cake. What are you talking about?
Well, right. I'm just saying that you're not. There's a lot of things you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to make American flag clothing, unless they mean you're not supposed to make clothing out of a flag. Maybe that's what they mean.
You can put the colors on whatever you want.
Well, you can
it
put
doesn't
the
make
colors,
it doesn't
but-
make an American flag.
These colors, Poundcake, they don't run.
Just like most Americans.
That's right. I don't know what you're talking about. I saw that on a bumper sticker. So
Okay.
I assume that it has been verified and corroborated.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another thing. Speaking of American singles, not only are you damn kids not getting married because you can't afford it, I get it. And you're staying single. You're not even eating the single American cheeses anymore.
They're
Those
not?
sales are way down
Oh, that's a bummer.
for American cheese singles. I always hated those growing up. Kraft slices. Oh,
you did?
God, yeah.
How
So
good.
gross. Because it just tasted like plastic to me. It just looked like orange
What plastic?
rubber
You're eating the wrong
plastic.
plastic.
Kraft singles.
Kraft singles taste great.
No, they
They
don't.
taste like American cheese.
I don't like American cheese.
I never understood like the whole cheese stick thing. I'm like, why do I want to eat a block of cheese?
String cheese?
No, string cheese is dynamite.
I
If
know.
it's
Cheese is
cheddar
incredible,
or
yeah.
Swiss, but not
Or
American.
mozzarella.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
cheese eater. Like I just don't like
I love
it.
a good string cheese.
It reminds me of
Because there are so many other
Hot
ways,
Pockets.
but there are so many other ways in which you eat like a toddler. I would think you'd love string cheese. It's convenient.
but like I don't know. There's something about it. It's just the cheese flavor. It almost tastes rubbery to me. It tastes just like eggs.
Maybe you're getting the wrong kind. You gotta get some good ones. Kraft are good ones.
Now, what's ironic is I enjoy a block of cheese, like block cheese. That's fine. At a dinner party, I'm like, okay, have a little cheese and crackers, put a little salami on there. You know, you can make it really good. But I don't think I would like cheese and nothing else.
Do you know what that's called?
A sandwich?
No.
What?
Like the cheese and crackers, especially with the different meats. Do you know what the meats are called?
No, what is it called?
Just seeing if you knew the word charcuterie.
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 I didn't know the word, and I just didn't want to say it because I knew I was going to get it wrong. So thank you.
You knew you were going to get it wrong.
You got it.
Wait, you said I knew it, but I didn't want to say
Well,
it
thanks
because
for-
I knew
I
I'd
knew-
get it wrong.
I
What
knew-
does that
Thanks for
mean?
going with the bit and making the show fun.
Yeah,
I knew
thanks.
the word I just was
He clams up.
Yeah. What were you? How were you gonna say it?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Motley Cruderie is
it's
really
fun.
good. Yeah, it's Nikki Sixx's line of cheeses. My new Motley Cruderie is in stores now.
Charcuterie.
Alan, how many wheels of cheese were at that thing?
3 wheels.
Right, thank you. Probably more than that, though. Yeah.
So
Alan Kraft is not a good representation of American cheese. Real American cheese is the bomb. I guess maybe I've never had it.
I just picture like old ladies in the back, just like putting their feet in it. Like I know that's
Do you know how cheese is
no.
made?
I know that's not how cheese is made.
Wine is made.
That's just how I imagine it. I just imagine there's some old lady like she's like, oh, this thing isn't going down.
A little more America with every step.
Yeah. This cheese tastes delicious.
She's like, you're not pumping it right. All right.
It's her stomping on the cheese. She fell off the cheese stomping platform.
Well, that's her trying to get it out after she ate too much cheese. She's all blocked up.
It's on the toilet. Ow.
I just don't.
I was a judge at the
It
World
hurts.
Cheese Awards.
I don't know why I picture that, but every time I eat cheese, I'm just like, some old lady has her bunion stuck all in this thing. Mm-mm.
I'm surprised cheese curds haven't made a bigger impact in Ohio.
In toilet bowls
Just
around the state.
Fried cheese curds are so incredibly good. You ever had those?
Well, like, you know, you go into Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They're like every 2 feet.
And
there's
they're
a stand.
amazing.
My wife loves them. I'm not into it.
You don't like fried cheese curds? I don't like the regular
a
cheese
couple
curds.
of them. I've seen people eat 100 of those things. I can have a couple of them, and they're good.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you order for the table. Everybody has 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And that's good. Or I could also eat all of them. There's a place in...
You allegedly order them for the table, but if the rest of the table is falling behind, Bill will pick up that slack.
I think it's called The Old Fashioned, and it's in Madison, Wisconsin. And when I would go up there and work the comedy club, I would love going... I would eat there 3 days in a row, just because their cheese curds were so delicious.
You were backed up by the time you got on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But that's fine.
you're like, oh,
It was worth it.
I don't have to go,
It was worth it.
or I can't go.
I don't need to be pooping on stage. Again, I apologize. The other day, I heard you were talking about my omission.
Your abusive
from
fart.
Tuesday night.
Your abusive fart.
That's how I knew I was sick.
That's how I knew you were sick, too.
That was a bad one.
I was like, this guy's got to get to an infirmary fast.
That one was real bad. That
To
was,
check yourself into a cemetery. Now, again, I'm not privy to your farts for the most part. So at the end of Tuesday's show, I was like, maybe that's what they all are.
no,
I
they're
just
not.
know that
one,
it
that was a
straightened my
special
hair.
fart.
Yeah, okay.
That was
well.
a special fart. That was I was, proud of it, but also ashamed of it at the same time.
Did you encapsulate it and take it to a physician for
No, I
testing?
didn't need to do that.
It's like, you got the goddamn Ebola virus, son.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Squire? Doctor, open up this jar. Oh, good God!
Good God, man, I'm a professional.
He passes out.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was a bad fart. Yeah.
And you guys
It
were all
lingered.
gone, and it was in the
lingered.
hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It stuck around for a while.
Yeah, it was bad news.
I clocked out after everybody else.
Yeah. I've been kind of bubble gutty today, and I'm not sure why that is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So maybe something's trying to go through me. You know, maybe
it's
my
Jesus.
Huh? Jesus is trying to go through me.
He went through, and now he's working his way through your organs. Yeah,
Maybe.
gonna come out the other way.
No.
You know what's funny? I'm watching like the control board as you play these farts, and I just love the names of them. It's like fart big, and then it's a fart quick. Like,
Yeah.
I love how they're labeled in there. Like
Because I know what the different. Yeah, I know what the.
He knows his farts.
Yeah.
a wet one. I need a nice bubbly one.
Trust me, over the 25 plus year career, I have said on many occasions to people, I go, all you need to know about how interesting my job is I will sit there for an hour going through farts to go, not the right one. Tell me another job where you do that.
I love the
You
names.
go, not the right one.
Not the right fart.
Yeah, fart big, fart buzzer, yep, fart flat, fart goopy.
Oh, goopy. Goopy.
That's what I Foleyed that one when I was giving my daughter a bath when she was like 6 months old.
Yeah,
I forgot the key.
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Fart quick. Fart squeak. Yeah. I used to have a lot more. I pared them down because I would sit there and I'd go, I genuinely don't need that
all
many
these
farts. Yeah. But you got to get the nuance.
Yeah.
Right? Now,
Fart goopy. Ooh,
fart goopy.
that one's really. that one's
Admittedly,
hitting
I
home.
do not have, with all these different kinds I have, I do not have one that accurately depicts what happened in here the other night. Because
Yeah.
it was not
silent,
only
yeah.
very silent, but it was utterly deadly.
Yeah.
In the truest sense of the word. It was an SBD.
Yeah, you are very welcome. I'm glad you were able to experience that.
I'm not. I'm not. I haven't
it's
slept
my
well.
art. Interpret it how you will.
I haven't slept well since.
I slept great.
Yeah. Do you still have your hallway fart on your Instagram?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, your stairwell fart?
yeah. It's down there a little ways.
All right. Because I know every time we get on this subject, people would say, do you still have Bill in the stairwell? And I go, I think I do somewhere. I should run it off
Yeah, you really should.
rather than having, so I'll have it at the ready.
Yeah, at Bill Squire if you want to go find it.
If you want to dig for yourself and
and
find him
people
in the stairway of his building. Oh, hold on. I don't want that anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh God, it's so
It
gross.
sounds like Donald the
Oh.
Duck. Donald the Duck.
And
I'm so
the
stupid.
worst part is like you farted down below, and someone's on the very top floor. She's like, "All right, sweetie, I'll talk to you later." Kisses his wife.
Nobody
kisses
uses
his wife
the
goodbye.
stairs.
Somebody can use the stairs. You don't know. Maybe they
It was 7 o'clock in the morning. No one's using the stairs
If Jeff
in the morning
Z
like that.
was in your building, he would most definitely use the stairs.
Right, but he's not in my building
I'm
where
just-
I live.
I'm just saying.
Nobody's in the stairs that early in the morning.
Someone just
Nobody
opens
uses
it up.
the stairs. Or, like I said, they're all old people.
And the fart rises, and they're just like, "Oh, good God!"
There's,
Fart rises.
It does rise.
that's the new Star Wars movie. I think it's coming out at Christmas.
Oh, the rise of fart?
Yeah, the fart rises. There is a blooper reel of Chris Pratt from Parks and Rec. Have you ever watched that?
Oh, yeah. It's
Where
one of my
he
favorites.
farts.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh, I love
Sound like
it.
that destroyed.
He's like, crap my pants on television? Check. Yeah.
That's a good fart. The pop,
could you
the
just-
pop at the beginning is so
Oh,
bad.
man. You hear it just sink, and then, yeah. Oh, Chris Pratt. And that was when he was still kind of chubby,
Yeah.
and, you know, people didn't expect much from him. He's not doing these now that he's married Schwarzenegger's daughter, niece?
Daughter. No.
Niece, I feel like.
I
Catherine
know, I think
Schwarzenegger?
it is his daughter.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
I think it's his daughter.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. There's a
Arnold's
new-
his father-in-law now.
Yeah. And he's got a new movie out.
Chris Pratt does?
No.
Oh, Schwarzenegger,
He's got the
Terminator. Is that out today?
Yeah.
Oh. I've heard good things.
Yeah. I heard it
Supposed
was
to be
good.
good.
It's like a dark fart.
Terminator Dark Fart is what it's called. Yeah, all right. Hey, let me hand you off these Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live passes. We did cheese and farts for 20 minutes, Bill. Congratulations, Bill. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. It is January 18th and 19th at the Wolstein Center down at CSU. If you've been hitting me up for these tickets, I will have them for you after the break. 35192 if you want to text.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on